you don't sell snacks or coffee or dairy. You sell experience, you sell emotions, you sell trust. This is what you sell.
Shai, Yotam, welcome. Shai, to you first. A lot of talk about AI. Perhaps in the past it was used more for efficiency. How can it be actually used for growth, though?
So, Georgia, basically, as you mentioned, it was more used for efficiency, for productivity, for getting things done faster and better in a company. But today, we actually get together all the points and all the signals about consumers and put them together. So you can actually look at consumer conversations. You can actually look at retail data. You can actually look at innovation trends. You can actually connect all those dots together and really understand the consumer insight of what is the consumer looking for and how you can generate growth specifically for him.
I would say that the efficiency part is critical to fund the journey, but a lot of the value will increasingly come from the ability to unlock new growth, new volume, and new consumer experiences.
Yotam, you speak to leaders all the time in this space. How do they balance global scale with local relevance? Which do you choose, global, local?
Well, I'm glad to have this conversation with Shai because he operates in categories that are incredibly local. You think about food, you think about beverages, and especially in a time where everyone is building global capabilities and tech infrastructure and data, it is so important not to lose touch of the local relevance. And so I think it's on leaders like you, and I'd be curious your point of view on this, to find the right balance, to how to be a global company, how to take innovation that works in one place and bring it to somewhere else, but make the right adaptations and not lose the consumer intimacy along the process.
Yeah, I think Yotam got a point here. I think consumers are looking more to find products that are related to their local culture, to their local heritage. This is what they connect to. This is what's most important to them. So for instance, if you take a local chocolate company in Romania, such as Roma, you take Elite in Israel, those consumers have a specific taste of a specific culture with a specific heritage that's followed them through. And this is why it's so important to stay local, while when talking about data, when talking about shared services, when talking about operations, you can have global scales, which will help you get that done in a more efficient way.
Let's talk about purpose. Just a buzzword or actually can be a driver for growth?
I mean, today you don't sell snacks or coffee or dairy. You sell experience, you sell emotions, you sell trust. This is what you sell. And when consumers are actually getting those products, they want to feel that they trust the company that they're buying for. They want to feel a real experience. And that doesn't come without purpose. So they will actually examine how much of the purpose is a slogan on your wall, or how much do you really integrate process in your day-to-day decisions, and how at the end would that relate to their emotions and their connections to the products? Because at the end of the day, that's what they're buying. They're buying that bond, they're buying that engagement, that experience.
And I would say just getting to know Strauss a little bit in the team, there is an immense sense of purpose within the culture of the company. And I think in an increasingly polarized and globalized world, having that North Star compass is very central to the success that you have had. And I think will serve you well moving forward as well.
Our purpose talks about nourishing a better tomorrow. It's actually helping people to maximize their potential through nourishment. So we actually look at every occasions and communities and whatever the consumer need in order for them to live up to their full potential using the best nutrition we can provide them. And we're not just providing the snacks and we're not just providing the coffee, although we do sell snacks and we do sell coffee. We sell that potential experience and bond and also enhancement to the consumers so that when they consume our products, they feel much more than just consumption of food.
Shai, Yotam, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Georgie.
Thank you very much, George.